going on, guys? It's your boy Ricardo from Pretty Slick Rick TV, and today I want to talk about anxiety and depression and all them stuff related, all that mental health stuff. All right, now believe it or not, guys, all right, and remember to like, comment, subscribe. And remember to like, comment, subscribe after you like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends to like, comment, subscribe. Anyway, listen, believe it or not, guys, like I literally have a fear of letters and emails, because once you've, and it's almost like PTSD, do you know what I mean? Because like when you get something or something, I'm not going to say it's the cause, because if you didn't do something or did something, that's the direct cause. But like the messenger, like, so the letters that you get or the emails you get that's saying, oh, you owe money to this or you owe money to that, and this stuff starts from, if you have poor money management, for example, right, or you wasn't taught to manage your money, or you didn't learn to manage your money, you know what I mean, or either way it's the same thing really. Every time I see a letter now, even if it's good or bad or whatever, it's like it literally makes me anxious to the point where I'm scared to open. But the issue with that is that it doesn't make the solution better. That's not a solution. Like, it actually makes the problems worse, because if you don't open the letter, or like, let's say if they're notifying you on something, it could, the repercussion of that could lead to something worse. This happened to me with points on my license, and I had to go to court, but because I didn't open the letter, I didn't know about the court, you know what I mean? So the consequence was even more greater than what would have happened if I would have just opened the letter. But the thing is, me knowing that and me going through that, it still didn't change anything. Like, I'm still scared to open letters, and I don't know when or if I'll ever be, I don't know if the word is cured of that, and I just want everybody that's watching this video now is just to identify their triggers and figure out the reason why. Now, one of the biggest triggers, that's anxiety, but I do know that one of my biggest triggers, which leads me to depression, which does give me anxiety, which does trigger off my vices, is definitely money, the lack of money. And I know that I feel different within myself when I have money and when I don't have money. And a lot of people, they try to put up this bravado, like, yeah, they got it all the time and stuff like that. Some of us don't got it all the time, and I'm going to be honest and be transparent, and I'm going to say that I don't have it all the time, and when I have it, I'm different, I feel different, I feel confident, and when I don't have it, like, confidence in life is definitely, very different to just being, I'm not going to say not confident, actually, I'm going to say down. I don't feel like, especially at my age, like, for me to go through periods of times where I'm broke, when you just kind of feel like you're not living your full potential, especially when you got kids, like, you feel weak, you feel inferior, you don't feel, I'll say, I don't feel like a man, and that, like, there's times where I can't even give my daughter money for things that she should definitely have money for, and that stuff hurts, and I feel poor, I feel weak, it's just not cool, guys, so I don't know, but that's definitely a trigger of mine, which makes me feel, weak. So this is just a quick one for you guys to just, sometimes you can't solve the problem, but at least identify the problem. Once you identify the problem, at least you can find a solution. But it's very different to being down, anxious, and being depressed and not knowing exactly why. I know why, and I'm working hard to fix it. And I'm not always like that, but I'm just saying, I just know that when I am like that, when I am broke, not doing well financially, that's how I feel, you know, and I know my triggers. I've identified my triggers. So at least, you know, if I have a route I have a route to solve the problem, rather than not having nothing. At least I have data, you know, and like maybe I haven't solved the problem, but at least I have an understanding on what could solve the problem, you know. And yeah, I just feel like that solution there for me is temporary. It's temporary, you know. Yeah, it's temporary, guys. I'm doing my best to fix it. I work hard, I'm consistent, I'm dedicated, I'm good at my job. So, you know, the rewards are coming for me. And I just hope that the rewards are coming for you guys, alright? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I'm out, guys. Hope this video helped you. You know, just put things into perspective, you know. I'm not gonna say it was a big informative video, do you know what I mean? But it's just a video where you can just put things into perspective, guys. Do you know what I mean? The perspective is identifying the roots of your problems. Do you know what I mean? Identifying the roots of the problems rather than walking around blind. At least that way, guys. Once you solve the problem, hopefully you won't be going through any of these mental health ailments again. Alright, guys, anyway, signing the video off here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Pretty slick Rick, Ricardo, and I'm out.